Hey everyone, let's talk about something real. Something nobody really warns you about when you start your journey of personal development. Growth is lonely. Yeah, I said it. It's one of the toughest, most unspoken truths of leveling up. I used to have this idea that as I worked on myself, all my relationships would magically get better. And, in some ways, they did. But in so many other ways, it actually made things a lot harder. It's a paradox, isn't it? You start becoming a better version of yourself, and suddenly you feel more isolated than ever. When I first started setting boundaries, I remember being called selfish by people I cared about. When I made a conscious effort to stop complaining and focus on the positive, some of my friends accused me of being fake positive. It was baffling. And then, when I began investing in myself, my education, my health, my future, I literally had family members tell me I was getting too big for my britches. Can you believe that? It felt like I was being punished for trying to improve. Here's the part that really caught me off guard. The thing I just didn't see coming. The people who are closest to you often have the most invested in you staying exactly the same. Your growth doesn't just challenge you, it challenges their comfort zone too. Think about it. When you stop being the person who enables their bad habits, they're suddenly forced to look at their own issues. When you refuse to participate in gossip anymore, the whole dynamic of your conversations has to change. And when you start achieving things and finding success, it can unintentionally shine a spotlight on their own feelings of stagnation. It's a hard pill to swallow, but not everyone is going to be cheering for you from the sidelines. Some people, consciously or not, prefer you when you're struggling. It makes them feel better, safer, more comfortable about where they are in their own lives. During the most intense phase of my growth, I lost friends. I really did. People I thought would be in my life forever just drifted away. These were the people who only seemed to want to hang out when I was available for drama, for complaining sessions, for venting about how unfair life was. The moment my focus shifted to goals, to boundaries, to building a better future, they felt threatened. And they disappeared. And I'm not going to lie, it hurt. A lot. I spent so many nights questioning everything. Was I becoming a bad person? Was I actually being selfish? Maybe they were right. Maybe I should just go back to the way I was, just to keep the peace. But then I had this powerful realization. Outgrowing people isn't a mean or malicious act. It's a natural part of evolution. Staying small just to make other people feel comfortable isn't kindness. It's self-betrayal. You are abandoning yourself to please others. The people who truly, genuinely love you will celebrate your growth, even if it makes them a little uncomfortable. Even if it forces them to look at their own lives, they will be happy for you. They'll be curious about your changes, not critical of them. They'll ask questions, not cast judgments. So yes, that period of growth can feel incredibly lonely. But you know what's even lonelier? Staying stuck. Staying stuck in a life you've outgrown, surrounded by people who don't support the person you are striving to become. That is a deep, soul-crushing loneliness. Eventually, I found my people. I found new friends who matched my new energy, people who were also on their own paths of growth, who understood the importance of setting boundaries, who were also investing in themselves. And let me tell you, those relationships are so much deeper, so much more authentic, because they're built on who we are becoming, not just on who we used to be. If you're in that lonely phase right now, if you're feeling isolated on your growth journey, please hear me when I say this. It is temporary. You are not becoming difficult. You are becoming discerning. You're not losing friends. You're making room for the right ones. The loneliness of growth is simply the price of admission to a better life, a more authentic you. And I promise you, it is absolutely worth paying. Are you feeling this in your own life? You're not alone in feeling alone. I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments below. Let's create a community that supports each other through this. And if this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more real talk about the true cost of personal development. Thanks for watching.